Good morning. Welcome to Then We Cross America Season 2, Episode 3.
You're doing the podcast.
Well, I was going to start the vlog the same way
Oh.
that I was starting the podcast.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Episode 3.
So that's day 3 of our John Muir adventure trip, and we are headed into Yosemite again. We were in Yosemite yesterday, but this time we have Teddy and Scouty, except for she's totally washed out because of the sun, and Harvey. The whole family's heading into Yosemite because we have reservations at Big Oak Flat.
No, Upper Pines.
Upper Pines Campground. It's a campground, all right?
It's campground.
But we don't have reservations there. We are at Upper Pines Campground tonight and tomorrow night, and that is in the valley. If you watched last week's episode, that was yesterday for us, and we were in Tuolumne Meadows for a day trip from the campground that we just left. But today we were headed down into the valley. It's been 15 years? More since I was in the valley. It's been, what, a decade for you?
Yeah, a little over.
Yeah. So, we're so washed out because of the sun and the shadows, but whatever. So yeah, we're headed into the valley today. We're gonna camp. It is just after 10. We had to get out of our campground at 10 o'clock. What kind of campground has a 10 o'clock checkout time? That was not a great campground. We enjoyed it when we were there by ourselves and snowed in February, but yeah, going in the summer where we're like going out and doing things, and I used their bathrooms, which I hadn't done before, and it looked even more worn down than it had in February. It just wasn't great. I don't think I'd recommend it. And a 10 o'clock checkout time is ridiculous. So anyways, we have moved on from there though, and we are headed down into the valley. Are you ready, Teddy? Are you ready to go to Yosemite? We should find out if they have a park ranger program, bud.
Take me for a runaway. I guess I'm a little torn. My life is on the highway. My song's on the radio. I cannot deny I love being wild. And when the lights out, I'm moving on. I cannot deny I aim for the sky. So when they are gone, then we are out. We're talking about a good time. We're chasing every moment, all the good nights. We're always looking out and it's a good life. We go around the world for a show. And it's a good time. We're chasing every moment, all the good nights. We're always looking out and it's a good life. No, we are never letting this go.
We made it to our campground in Yosemite. We never vlog the parking process because it is like it takes our brain energy, and so we don't vlog it. But we are making lunch now, and so I don't think we've really mentioned it here on this channel much because we haven't really made videos since this happened. But we have been trying real hard to go vegan. Matt's been doing an amazing job. I've been doing a decent job. But so because of that, our meals have really changed on trips. And so right now I'm making these sandwiches that I ate as a child. And I haven't like made one for myself since I was like 11, and I realized that they're vegan, so I should try it again. So I'm making these. We'll see how they go. So I use this Earth Balance organic whipped buttery spread. As a child, I used whatever margarine my parents had because my parents didn't buy butter. And so I'm buttering this bread. I'm using, I put it away, but this is Dave's Killer Bread something. And then I just made these thin slices of apple. So I'm going to put apple in here and then butter in here, and then we will see how it goes because it's been about 20 years since I've had one of these things.
And lettuce?
Did I say lettuce? What did I say?
You said butter.
Yeah, we're having butter and apple and butter. No, butter and apple and lettuce. And then we're going to make some more sandwiches with just this classic hummus and some cucumbers. So hopefully between these two sandwiches, we will be nice and full. So I got fancy and cut all the sandwiches and stuck them on one plate for us to take our sandwiches as we want them. And then, so in addition to these vegan sandwiches, we have Oreos, which are vegan. Ish?
Well, yeah, basically vegan.
Okay. It's just kind of creepy that the cream does not have cream in it, but also it means like we can still eat them, so I'm not going to dwell on it too much.
Yeah.
And then we have chips. I have the unhealthy ones, and Matt has the unsalted ones. and we're gonna eat. So Teddy and I are out on a walk. Matt's taking a nap. We've just been spending the afternoon after lunch kind of hanging out and relaxing. Here's my face. So we had that lunch. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It's been a long time since I had that, and I really enjoyed it. But anyways, now Matt's napping. Teddy and I are walking. Good boy, Ted. You're being good.
Chasing every moment, all the good nights. We're always looking out and it's a good life. We go around the world for a show. And it's a good time. We're chasing every moment, all the good nights. We're always looking out and it's a good life. No, we are never letting this go. Keep it going on, keep the record playing. You only get one shot. Don't think that I'm joking. Let's keep the beat go on. Let's keep it playing. You only get one shot. We're going round the world. We're talking about a good time. We're chasing every moment, all the good nights. We're always looking out and it's a good life. We go around the world for a show. And it's a good time. We're chasing every moment, all the good nights. We're always looking out and it's a good life. No, we are never letting this go. Keep it going on, keep the record playing. You only get one shot. Don't think that I'm joking. Let's keep the beat go on, keep the record playing. You only get one shot. Don't think that I'm joking. And it's a good time. We're chasing every moment, all the good nights. We're always looking out and it's a good life. No, we are never letting this go.
Why aren't you gonna look at it?
Because this is straight ahead.
Straight ahead is arbitrary. It's dark. It was lighter over there in my hammock. Oh well. We're gonna film this in the dark.
Should I turn the outside light on?
No, it's fine. We'll do this real quick.
Okay.
And if I have to fix it in post, I'll fix it in post. Or we'll leave it dark. Probably I'll leave it dark. So, as you can tell, it is getting dark quickly. We had a really great day. So after we ate... When was the last time I vlogged? I don't remember. We ate lunch. Then I took Teddy for a walk. I think I did some vlogging when I took Teddy for a walk.
I took a nap.
You took a nap.
That was much needed.
That was not... Yeah, it was good. And then we rode bikes all around the valley, which was great. I had a great time riding bikes with you.
Yeah, that was a blast. We actually went all the way over to the Mirror Lake Trail, which is on the far eastern end of the valley. And we didn't go all the way to the west end of the valley, but we went the whole bike loop.
Yeah, so that was really fun. We had a good time riding the main areas of the valley. And now I think we're going to call it a day. We are headed over to a ranger program in probably about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We should get going.
Yep.
It's getting dark though, so I don't know if I can or will vlog any of it, but if I get some B-roll, enjoy that B-roll. If not, we will talk to you guys next week in the next episode. It gets all confusing when I'm like, next week, tomorrow, I don't know. In the next episode, which goes live next week and which starts for us tomorrow. And we will talk to you guys then. Bye.
Bye. Hello.
I just see the reflection of your glasses just a little bit. And it's kind of unfortunate because what people can't see is that just above your head is a beautiful half dome. I should have brought my real camera.
Where'd the other half go?
It fell on the ground.
What?
Yeah.
Well, let's go get that.
No. It's too heavy. I think it washed away. I think it's in the bay right now. It's really beautiful. With my good camera and a tripod, I might be able to get a good picture of it.
Yeah, the other thing people can't see, are you still recording?
Yep.
The other thing people can't see is the beautiful purple sky.
Yeah, it's like such a dark, beautiful purple. And those stars are quite out yet. Oh, there's not one star, but...
I see a few little ones, but they're really rare yet.
Yeah.
But it will get a lot better.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Service was created. So, happy birthday, National Parks. Really snap for them. I'm really happy that we have National Park Service now. But actually, so Yosemite was protected in 1864. So they protected Yosemite Valley and the Mariposa Grove of giant sequoias. And then in 1890, the land surrounding the Yosemite Grant, which was signed in 1864, the rest of the land in 1890 was designated as federal land. And then it wasn't until 1906 that Yosemite Valley and the Mariposa Grove became part of the national park. And then 10 years later, we had the National Park Service. So it's 103rd birthday today. Yeah. So I'm going to show you guys a short film. It's about 7 minutes long. So it goes into detail about the other events I just briefly mentioned. It goes into detail about all the events that led up to the establishment of the National Park Service. And under the Organic Act, their message was clear, their purpose was clear in what they were to be doing with the National Park Service. So I'm going to read a portion of the Organic Act to you. Its purpose is to conserve the scenery and the natural and historic objects and the wildlife therein, and to provide for the enjoyment of the same in such manner and by such means as will leave them unimpaired for the enjoyment of future generations.